Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Today, we come together to remember and celebrate the life of a man whose legacy will continue to resonate in the hearts of many, Lynn August, a true icon of Zydeco, blues, and swamp pop. Lynn passed away on February 13, 2025, at the age of 76, leaving behind a profound impact on the music world and beyond. Born Joseph Leonard August Jr. on August 7, 1948, in Lafayette, Louisiana, Lynn August was a musical force who shaped the sound of his hometown and beyond. Starting at the young age of 11, he began his journey by playing drums, later teaching himself the organ and piano in the 1960s. His passion for music led him to pick up the accordion, an instrument that would define his unique sound, and he formed the Hot August Nights in the 1980s. August's 1988 album Zydeco Groove solidified his place in the Zydeco music scene and brought his distinctive style to audiences far and wide. Despite losing his sight at a young age, Lynn August's resilience and determination were unmatched. His impact wasn't confined to music alone. In the 1990s, he founded TouchTech, a company that designed and sold computers for visually impaired individuals, further showcasing his commitment to helping others. His life was a testament to perseverance, creativity, and the profound influence one person can have on the lives of many. As we honor Lynn August's memory, we celebrate not only his musical genius, but also the enduring legacy he leaves behind. His contributions to Zydeco, his community, and the lives of those he touched will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Lynn August. The world of soul music has lost a legend with the passing of Tommy Hunt at the age of 91. The news was confirmed by his family on February 12, 2025, who shared a heartfelt statement on his social media. Tommy passed away peacefully in his sleep, with his family sharing that his only regret was not being at home, though circumstances did not allow for it. His family emphasized that Tommy was one of the kindest and most loving individuals anyone could meet, and that his music was his lasting legacy. His final wish was for his music to live on, and he asked that Sammy Davis Jr.'s "I Got to Be Me" be played, as it reflected his own approach to life. Born Charles James Hunt, Tommy began his journey in the U.S. Army, but after going AWOL to be with his dying mother, he served time in prison. Upon release, he joined the doo-wop group The Flamingos, scoring timeless hits, including "I Only Have Eyes for You." Transitioning to a solo career in the 1960s, Tommy's electrifying performances blended R&B with a smooth edge, making him a favorite on the UK underground scene. Known for his close ties to the Northern Soul movement, Tommy Hunt's music continued to resonate with fans, especially in the north of England. His enduring impact was recognized with an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the Flamingos. His autobiography, Only Human: My Soulful Life, was released in 2008. Tommy Hunt's legacy will live on through his powerful voice and the love he shared with his fans. Fat Joe is grieving the loss of his father, Ernesto, who passed away on February 12, 2025, at the age of 89. The rapper, whose real name is Joseph Antonio Cartagena, shared the news on Instagram, paying tribute to his father as a legend in his eyes. In a heartfelt post, Fat Joe wrote, "Sad to announce the passing of my father, Ernesto aka Cuba, Papi te quiero para siempre." He added, "This has been tough. I'm not looking for sympathy, just honoring my dad." He concluded with a message of love for his family, expressing gratitude for their unity during this challenging time. Alongside his tribute, Fat Joe posted a series of photos celebrating their bond. The images captured moments of joy and love between father and son, including snapshots of Ernesto with his wife, Marie, and Fat Joe with his extended family. In one of the photos, Fat Joe embraces his father, showing the deep connection they shared. Throughout his life, Fat Joe has spoken openly about the importance of family, including his journey as a father to his own children. He has often credited his parents, including his father Ernesto, with helping him raise his son Joey, who was born with Down syndrome and autism. Fat Joe's dedication to his family, as well as his father's legacy, remains a central part of his life. Rest in peace, Ernesto. Your memory lives on in the hearts of those who loved you.
The toes of a man's baby boy are important. All 10.
In a city known for its rich cultural tapestry, the passing of Danielle Legros marks the loss of a powerful voice that shaped the literary world and gave profound insight into the Haitian diaspora. She died on February 11, 2025, at the age of 57, in her Dorchester home, surrounded by loved ones, including her partner, Tom Laughlin, and her brothers Gerard, Bernard, and Stéphane. Born in Haiti and moving to the United States at age 6, Georges settled with her family in Mattapan, where she later became a celebrated poet, translator, and educator. In 2014, she was appointed Boston's Poet Laureate by Mayor Martin J. Walsh. Her work, deeply rooted in her Haitian heritage, often focused on themes of identity, belonging, and the struggles of Haiti, as seen in her powerful poem, A Poem for the Poorest Country in the Western Hemisphere, written after the devastating 2010 earthquake. Georges earned degrees from Emerson College and New York University, and her work was published widely in esteemed literary journals. Her poetry collection Maroon, 2001, and her most recent book, 3 Leaves, 3 Roots, published last month, reflect her dedication to her craft and her community. A funeral service will be held on February 22, 2025, at the Boston Basilica, Our Lady of Perpetual Health. Danielle Legros. Georges leaves behind a legacy that will continue to inspire future generations, her words forever etched in the hearts of those who read and cherished them.
Lucy, this is Manu.
Nice to meet you.
Peter Navy Tuiasosopo, beloved actor for his roles in Street Fighter and Necessary Roughness, passed away on February 10, 2025, at the age of 61. His son, Manoa, confirmed the news in a heartfelt Facebook post, sharing that his father passed away from heart complications in Phoenix, Arizona. In his tribute, Manoa described his father as a pioneer for Polynesian actors in Hollywood, and said that Peter's legacy will live on through his strength, love, and kindness. Peter's acting career began in the 1990s with his notable role as Manu Mana in Necessary Roughness, but he gained widespread recognition for his role as E. Honda in the 1994 film Street Fighter. He went on to star in a number of films, including Basketball, The Scorpion King, and The Fast and the Furious, and made memorable appearances on shows such as Magnum P.I., Blackish, NCIS, and The Young and the Restless. Tuiasosopo was also a key character in the 2004 short-lived television series Hawaii, in which he played Kaleo. He was known for his powerful on-screen presence, as well as his kindness and generosity off-screen, which made him beloved by fans and colleagues. As tributes continue to pour in, fans and colleagues alike remember Peter for his warmth, wisdom, and the positive impact he had on everyone he encountered. His big smile and kind-hearted nature left an unforgettable mark on all who knew him. Though he is gone, his contributions to film and television, as well as his legacy as a trailblazer for Polynesian actors, will continue to inspire and resonate for years to come.
That's when I started getting interested in freeing up the music, and that was very much a situation while in London at that.
The British pianist and composer Howard Riley, who passed away on February 8, 2025, at the age of 81, was a key figure in the development of European jazz. Known for his unique improvisational style, Riley blended the advanced techniques of contemporary classical composers with the improvisational core of jazz, creating a sound that was both innovative and deeply rooted in the traditions of jazz greats like Duke Ellington and Thelonious Monk. Riley began making his mark in the late 1960s, first gaining recognition with his piano-bass drums trio. Over the years, he continued to push boundaries, exploring more experimental forms of jazz through solo performances, duo recitals, and his work with revived ensembles like the London Jazz Composers Orchestra. His albums, including Angle, 1969, and The Day Will Come, 1970, were celebrated for their adventurous approach and moved away from American jazz, influenced towards a freer, more exploratory sound. In addition to his musical contributions, Riley dedicated much of his life to teaching, inspiring millions of students through his jazz workshops at Guildhall School of Music and Goldsmiths College. Despite being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2012, his passion for music remains unwavering, and he continues to perform and record, with his 7-CD retrospective Constant Change released in 2017. Howard Riley passed away on February 8, 2025. His impact on European jazz, both as a performer and educator, will continue to inspire future generations of musicians and jazz enthusiasts alike. Best known for his role as Private Miguel Salazar in the 1985 classic Day of the Dead, Anthony Dileo Jr. passed away on February 7, 2025, due to complications from COVID-19. He was 61. Dileo was a frequent collaborator of legendary filmmaker George A. Romero, contributing to several of Romero's iconic projects, including Night Riders, Monkey Shines, and Two Evil Eyes. He was also credited as Tim Dileo, or Antone Dileo, appearing as a zombie and working as a production assistant on Romero's Night of the Living Dead remake, directed by Tom Savini. Dileo's Day of the Dead co-star Laurie Cardille shared the heartbreaking news on social media, remembering him as a loving and kind person. Tim was full of love for nature, his beloved animals, his family, and his friends, she wrote. He made me laugh every day while working on Day of the Dead. Tim was a gifted pianist with a beautiful voice. I will miss you, Tim. My heart is broken. Dileo's contributions to horror and cinema extended beyond his acting, as his passion for art, music, and infectious personality left a lasting impact on those who knew him. His death is a great loss to his family, friends, and many fans who admired his work. We extend our deepest condolences to all who were fortunate enough to know and work with him. Rest in peace, Anthony Dileo Jr.
Just viewed it as not a big deal, I guess. Listen, Judge, I understand Brian Peck diddled a child. Who?
Breaking news. Dan Schneider, from creative genius to controversies and challenges in his career. Dan Schneider is a name that resonates with many fans of teen television, especially those who grew up watching shows like All That, Kenan and Kel, The Amanda Show, Drake and Josh, iCarly, and Victorious on Nickelodeon. As a writer, producer, and director, Schneider played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of children's and teen entertainment in the U.S. His work not only helped launch the careers of several young stars, but also built a strong fan base of young viewers with unforgettable moments. However, alongside his impressive achievements, Dan Schneider's career has been marred by controversies and challenges. While his success in creating hit shows was undeniable, his journey through the entertainment industry has been far from smooth. In 2018, Schneider abruptly left Nickelodeon following a series of rumors and unverified reports about his behavior. Though no official allegations were made, these rumors led many in the industry and his fan base to question how he interacted with his young cast members. One of the biggest controversies surrounding Schneider was the alleged inappropriate behavior with his young female stars. These rumors, which had been circulating for some time, pointed to the possibility of unprofessional conduct while working with teenage actors. While these claims were never substantiated, they still had a significant impact on Schneider's public image. Some former cast members also shared their experiences working with him, leading to further scrutiny of his professional conduct behind the scenes. The rumors were enough to prompt Nickelodeon to part ways with him, although the specifics of their decision remain unclear. Additionally, his shows were sometimes criticized for focusing too much on the development of the stars' images and careers, rather than allowing them to naturally grow and express themselves. Critics argued that Schneider's approach to casting and character development often stifled the organic growth of young actors, leading to debates about the ethics of his production style. The pressure of constant public attention, combined with the demands of a high-profile TV career, led some to question the long-term effects his shows had on the mental health of young stars. Despite these controversies, Schneider's influence on teen entertainment remains profound. His shows were a launchpad for future stars like Ariana Grande, Jeanette McCurdy, and Victoria Justice, who not only became icons on screen, but also branched out into music and film. These stars owe much of their early success to Schneider's vision and guidance. iCarly, for example, not only solidified Grande's position as a pop sensation, but also highlighted Schneider's ability to mold young talent into household names. His knack for creating relatable characters and catchy dialogue helped make his shows wildly popular among teens and adults alike. In addition to his remarkable track record of discovering and nurturing young talent, Schneider had a particular flair for creating memorable, quirky, and funny moments in his series. His ability to blend humor with heart led to iconic moments that fans still quote today. All that introduced audiences to the type of sketch comedy that was accessible to teens and provided a platform for up-and-coming talent. His shows broke the traditional mold for children's television, focusing on humor that appealed to a broad audience. Despite the challenges he faced, Schneider remains a highly influential figure in the entertainment industry. While he may no longer be a prominent figure in the public eye, the shows he created continue to live on in the hearts of fans. Many of those who grew up with his work still cherish the memories of the iconic characters and storylines that he brought to life. His shows were cultural touchstones for an entire generation of viewers, and their impact can still be seen in the current landscape of television, where teen sitcoms and shows that explore young people's lives remain ever popular. As for his health, Schneider has kept a relatively low profile regarding any significant health issues throughout his career. After leaving Nickelodeon, he has remained mostly silent about his personal life, which has only fueled public curiosity and speculation about his next steps. There is little known about his personal struggles or health challenges, as Schneider has always been a private person when it comes to matters outside his career. The public's interest in him continues, as many wonder what future projects or plans he might have in store. Though his career has had its ups and downs, there's no denying that Dan Schneider has made an indelible mark on the entertainment world. Despite any missteps or controversies, his contributions to children's and teen television are undeniable. He created a legacy that continues to influence and inspire new generations of both entertainers and fans. He revolutionized the way TV shows for young people were written, produced, and performed, and many of the actors who starred in his shows continue to see the benefits of their time working with him. His lasting impact on pop culture will continue to be felt for years to come, even as the controversies around his name fade into history. In the end, Dan Schneider is a figure whose career will be remembered for both its triumphs and its complexities. His shows brought joy to millions of fans around the world, and while his personal story is complicated, his professional legacy remains significant. Whether loved or criticized, Dan Schneider's contributions to the entertainment industry have undeniably shaped the childhoods of many and set the stage for a new era of teen programming. Next on our list of tributes is the talented and charismatic actor Tony Roberts, who left an indelible mark on both stage and screen. Known for his easygoing and confident charm, he passed away on February 7, 2025, at the age of 85 from complications from lung cancer. He is perhaps best known for his roles in Woody Allen films, most notably as Rob, the confident friend of Alvy Singer, Woody Allen, in Annie Hall, 1977. Roberts' characters were perfect matches for Allen's often nervous, insecure heroes, bringing warmth and humor to the screen. In addition to his iconic film roles, Roberts had a prolific career on Broadway, earning 2 Tony Award nominations. His performances in plays such as Promises, 1969, and Absurd Person Singular, 1974, earned him critical acclaim for his impeccable comic presence and careful composure. Critics praised his ability to bring depth and humor to any role, whether comedy or drama. Roberts' film career spanned decades, with notable roles in Serpico, 1973, The Taking of Pelham, 1, 2, 3, 1974, and his final screen appearance in Dirty Dancing, 2017. Although often cast in supporting roles, his performances were always memorable, and his charm and intelligence made every character he played stand out. Tony Roberts' legacy in both film and theater remains deeply cherished by all who know his work. Whether on screen or stage, his ability to bring both humor and heart to every role made him a beloved figure. Tony Roberts will always be remembered for his unique presence, both on and off screen, and for the joy he brought to audiences throughout his remarkable career. The career of a pioneering musician who helped shape a new chapter in the history of progressive rock and jazz fusion has come to an end after a long and creative journey. Visionary keyboardist and composer Mike Ratledge made his name as the driving force behind Soft Machine, one of the most influential bands in the fusion of rock and jazz. From the late 1960s to the mid-1970s, Ratledge's groundbreaking compositions and unique performing style helped propel Soft Machine to iconic status, pushing the boundaries of progressive music. Born in Maidstone, Kent, Ratledge was classically trained in piano and later developed a deep passion for jazz, particularly the works of John Coltrane and Thelonious Monk. He joined Soft Machine in 1966 and played a key role in the band's development, performing at high-profile venues and joining Jimi Hendrix on a 1968 tour of the United States. His compositions, including Out Bloody Rageous and Esther's Nose Job, demonstrated the band's innovative approach, fusing rock with avant-garde jazz in a way that was ahead of its time. The band's 1970 double album Third, largely written by Ratledge, has since been hailed as one of the greatest progressive rock albums of all time. After leaving Soft Machine in 1976, Ratledge continued to pursue solo projects, including composing the score for the experimental film Riddles of the Sphinx and collaborating with Carl Jenkins. His participation on Jenkins' Adiemus 1995, helped the album achieve international success. Mike Ratledge passed away on February 5, 2025, leaving behind a rich musical legacy that will continue to inspire future generations of musicians. He will be remembered as a pioneering figure who never stopped exploring and experimenting in the world of music.
Practicing to Beatle records and You Really Got Me, and first off I had a Kent bass.
Sal Maida, the renowned bassist whose work with iconic bands like Roxy Music, Sparks, and Milk and Cookies left a lasting impact on rock and pop music, has passed away at the age of 76. He died in New York on Saturday, following complications from a fall in December. His wife, singer-songwriter Lisa Burns Maida, shared the heartbreaking news, honoring a life filled with music, passion, and boundless energy. Born in Manhattan's Little Italy on July 29, 1948, Sal was immersed in a rich tapestry of sounds from a young age. He once recalled hearing everything from Sinatra to the Beatles echoing from the jukebox below his window. After earning a degree in economics from Fordham University, Sal made his way to London, where he soon connected with Roxy Music drummer Paul Thompson. This led to his pivotal role in Roxy Music's Stranded tour in 1973, marking the beginning of a career that would span decades and see him become a beloved figure in the music world. Sal's legacy is not only defined by his musical prowess, but by the friendships and collaborations that enriched his life. Beyond Roxy Music, his time with Milk and Cookies and Sparks showed his versatile musicality, leaving a mark on both the power pop and glam rock scenes. He also worked with legends like Ronnie Spector, The Runaways, and Cracker, his bass lines providing a solid backbone for some of the era's most memorable tracks. In recent years, Sal's love for music shone through in his radio show, Spin Cycle, and his memoir, 4 Strings, Phony Proof, and 345s, where he reflected on his incredible journey in music. He leaves behind a community of friends, fans, and family who will cherish his contributions forever. Sal Maida's vibrant spirit and deep love for music will continue to echo in the hearts of those who were fortunate enough to know him.
I was going to be running a writer retreat, and I was just listening to demos, one after the other, and...
The music community is shocked and saddened by the passing of Ben Vaughn, a renowned leader in the Nashville music publishing industry. The president and CEO of Warner Chappell Nashville passed away on January 30th, 2025, leaving the Nashville music world in mourning. The cause of death has not been disclosed, but his contributions to the industry, especially in supporting songwriters, have left an indelible mark. Vaughn was beloved by his peers and artists for his passion, leadership, and dedication to the music profession. Born and raised in Sullivan, Kentucky, Vaughn's love for country music began at a young age. After graduating from Belmont University in Nashville, he joined Warner Chappell as an intern and quickly rose through the ranks. By the age of 34, he had become executive vice president and general manager at EMI, where he helped launch the careers of country music stars such as Thomas Rhett. He then returned to Warner Chappell in 2012 as head of the Nashville office, where he led the company to numerous awards, including Grammy, ASCAP, and CMA awards. Under his leadership, Warner Chappell also hosted 8 inductees into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. Vaughn was known for his strong support of songwriters' rights and efforts to support the music community. His warmth, generosity, and sense of humor touched the lives of many, and he will be deeply missed by all who knew him. Vaughn's legacy in the Nashville music industry will continue to inspire future generations. He is forever remembered by his family and many friends for his contributions to the world of music. It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of Gary Grier, a cherished member of Motown's legendary group, the Contours. Grier, who was part of the group for over 3 decades, played an integral role in preserving and revitalizing the legacy of the Contours. Known for his commanding stage presence and magnetic energy, Grier joined the group in 1993, helping to keep the spirit of their classic hits alive for new generations of fans. Grier's infectious energy and warm personality were beloved by those who knew him. Detroit vocalist Joan Belgrave shared heartfelt memories of Grier, describing him as the sweetest person on earth, always ready with a smile, a kind word, and a big hug. His joyful spirit and dedication to his craft made him a standout figure in the Motown community. The Contours first made their mark in the early 1960s with their breakout hit, Do You Love Me, written by Berry Gordy. The song, which reached #1. 3 on the Billboard. Hot 100 in 1962 became a dance floor anthem and cemented the Contours' place in music history. Gary Grier, with his unique style, helped keep the group's music vibrant in live performances, delivering energetic renditions of timeless classics like Shake Sherry and Can You Do It? Gary Grier's passing on January 27, 2025, leaves a void in the world of Motown and music lovers everywhere. His contributions to the Contours' legacy will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Gary. Ryan Maloney, a talented singer-songwriter who captivated audiences as a contestant on The Voice. At the age of 44, his passing left a profound impact on his family, friends, and fans. The Clark County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed on January 28, 2025, that Maloney had passed away following a tragic incident. His loss is deeply felt by all who knew him, both personally and through his music. Born in Traverse City, Michigan, Ryan grew up surrounded by music, learning to play the cello, guitar, violin, and drums. His journey as a musician began as the lead singer of the progressive rock band Indulge, and he later embarked on a solo career and rose to fame. In 2014, Ryan's appearance on The Voice left an indelible mark. His soulful rendition of Journey's Lights earned him rave reviews from all 4 coaches, and he eventually joined Blake Shelton's team, earning a spot in the top 5, cementing his place in music history. Throughout his career, Ryan has performed alongside major stars such as Tim McGraw, Morgan Wallen, and Shakira. His solo album, Where I've Been, 2015, and subsequent releases such as Don't Put Me in a Box reflect his growth as an artist and his deep love for music. He was a regular performer at Blake Shelton's Ole Red Bar in Las Vegas, where his infectious energy touched every audience. Ryan's passing leaves a void in the music community, but his legacy lives on in the music he shared and the lives he touched. He will always be remembered as a warm and passionate artist who inspired so many with his talent and spirit. We send our deepest condolences to his loved ones during this difficult time. Ryan's memory will forever be in our hearts.
Popular sweater, at least in my neighborhood, the Polish neighborhood. So everyone had sweaters like that.
Big Chuck?
Chuck Schodowski, a beloved icon in the world of Cleveland television, passed away on January 19, 2025, at the age of 90. Known for his distinctive presence and enduring contributions to local entertainment, Schodowski became a household name over his 6-decade career, captivating audiences with his charm and wit. His legacy as a pioneer of late-night television, particularly with the long-running The Houlihan and Big Chuck Show, has left an indelible mark on the cultural fabric of Cleveland. Born in Cleveland on June 28, 1934, Schodowski started his career in television as an engineer and bit player on Ernie Houlardi, Anderson's Shock Theater, in the 1960s. Over time, he evolved into a prominent on-air personality, co-hosting The Houlihan and Big Chuck Show in 1966, alongside Bob Wells. The duo's comedic skits and horror movie antics became a beloved Friday night tradition in Cleveland homes. Schodowski's sense of humor, relatable persona, and loyal fan base were key to the success of the show, which ran for decades and became a part of the city's television legacy. Even after the show's conclusion in 2007, Schodowski's influence continued, with appearances on Big Chuck and Lil Jon, The End of an Era, and the return of classic sketches. Through it all, Schodowski's heartfelt connection with his audience remained central to his career, as he touched countless lives with his wit and warmth. His passing marks the end of an era, but his iconic contributions to Cleveland television will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Chuck Schodowski. Your legacy will live on. Breaking news. Katy Perry, a journey of triumph and challenges. Katy Perry, one of the most iconic pop stars of our time, was born on October 25, 1984, in Santa Barbara, California. She grew up in a family deeply rooted in religion, and her early life was far from the glamorous world she would later become a part of. Katy's parents, both pastors, had strict rules, and she was often not allowed to listen to secular music. Instead, she sang in church and only started exploring pop music after she moved to Los Angeles in her early 20s. Katy's journey to fame has been far from easy, but her incredible drive and talent made her one of the best-selling music artists in the world. Known for her powerful voice and limitless creativity, she has taken the global music scene by storm, captivating audiences with unforgettable hits like I Kissed a Girl, Firework, and Roar. However, behind her dazzling career lies a journey filled with significant challenges and obstacles, both personally and professionally. Perry's rise to stardom wasn't instant. Early in her music career, she faced the harsh realities of an unforgiving industry. Her first 2 albums were commercial failures, and she faced rejection from numerous record labels. Despite this, Katy didn't give up. She changed her musical direction, embracing a more pop-oriented sound, which eventually led to her breakthrough hit, I Kissed a Girl, in 2008. It wasn't just a commercial success, but a cultural phenomenon. Her ability to pivot and reinvent herself was key to her success. From Teenage Dream to Prism, Perry has continued to push boundaries, blending catchy pop hooks with deeper emotional themes, solidifying her position as one of pop music's brightest stars. However, Katy's struggles were not limited to her professional life. Like many artists, she faced her own set of personal challenges, including heartbreak and emotional turmoil. In 2020, Katy shared publicly that she had gone through a period of severe depression following the end of a relationship. Despite being in the public eye, she was grappling with feelings of sadness and isolation. She openly admitted that she struggled to leave her bed for weeks, and it was only with the help of therapy and medication that she began to heal. This vulnerability was a side of Katy that many hadn't seen before. As a public figure known for her vibrant personality, it was a rare and honest look into her personal battles. Yet, through it all, Katy Perry found strength in the support of her loved ones and in her own resilience. In 2020, during a time of personal uncertainty, she also found a new sense of purpose and joy. She announced that she was expecting her first child with fiancé Orlando Bloom, and the news of their daughter's impending arrival brought an immense sense of happiness and calm to Katy's life. Becoming a mother was transformative for Katy. It helped her reframe her priorities, and she often spoke about how motherhood had brought clarity and a renewed energy to both her personal and professional life. She found peace in her family and her role as a mother, and it provided her with the strength to continue her work with passion and dedication. As Katy moved forward in her career, she continued to face scrutiny and criticism, but she remained committed to being herself. One of the more recent controversies that she encountered was the release of her music video for I'm His, He's Mine. Some critics and fans found the video to be overly provocative and sensational, but Katy didn't back down. She's always been someone who enjoys challenging expectations and is unafraid to stir the pot with her bold and creative ideas. Despite the criticism, Katy Perry continues to push the boundaries of what it means to be a pop star. She uses her platform to be both entertaining and thought-provoking, making her music relatable to a diverse audience. Beyond her music, Katy Perry's influence stretches into other areas of entertainment. She has been a judge on American Idol for several seasons, where her experience and insight have helped shape the careers of many rising stars. As a mentor, Katy has provided constructive feedback and encouragement to hopeful contestants, proving that she's more than just a performer. She's also someone who genuinely cares about helping others succeed. Her presence on the show has brought a sense of warmth, honesty, and humor to the competition, making her a fan favorite and a respected figure in the industry. Katy Perry has also become known for her philanthropy and advocacy. Whether it's supporting children's hospitals, raising awareness for social justice issues, or contributing to environmental causes, Katy uses her platform to make a difference in the world. She's been an advocate for gender equality, mental health awareness, and LGBTQ+ rights, using her voice to speak up on behalf of those who may not have the same opportunities or platform. Her work offstage has helped to shape her as a well-rounded figure, respected not just for her music, but for her values and her desire to make a positive impact. Through all the challenges, triumphs, and changes, Katy Perry has emerged as an artist who remains true to herself, no matter the obstacles. Her journey from a shy girl in a small town to an international superstar has been nothing short of inspiring. She has faced every hardship with courage, resilience, and determination, and continues to motivate millions of fans around the world. Katy Perry is not just a pop star, she's a symbol of overcoming adversity, embracing vulnerability, and living life authentically. Her music, her story, and her unwavering spirit will continue to inspire future generations,